Blake, last night you were at the Whitecaps game. I was at the Lantern Festival. It was a bit chilly. Today I thought this is more like it.
Right, more like what it should be here in April. But it's that roller coaster we ride here as early spring marches on in Juliet. By the start of next week, you could argue that there will be a summer feel here across West Michigan. At least for today, this midpoint of the week. Temperatures across the area at least a little bit above average by a few degrees. Everyone soared through the 50s, more spots than not, overachieving, even compared to our forecast, into the lower to middle 60s. 60 in Grand Rapids, good 5 degrees above average here on the 8th of April. Look at Muskegon, 65 degrees, the daytime high. Because we overachieved, I've changed our weather ball. 13 weather ball is now blinking blue. I think tomorrow will mostly settle in the 50s compared to any 60s like we've been enjoying today. But we do have a chance of rain coming in overnight into the early hours of tomorrow. 13 weather ball brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We started off the morning with some cloud coverage, and then we opened up the skies this afternoon. Notice, however, our time lapse of Grand Haven, they are starting to take down the snow fences at the beach. It's a sign that spring is moving on, and eventually these beaches will be packed up and down the lake shore. Temperatures right now still sit in the upper 50s to lower 60s. Now there is a stout breeze out of the south to the south and east, and that's what's driving in this warmth today, why we are nearly 20 to 30 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. And because the wind direction has a bit of a southeast component to it, that is an offshore wind direction, and why our lakeshore communities are our warmest spots here at this 6 o'clock hour. No cooler influence off of the waters of Lake Michigan. Temperatures remain mild tonight, only falling through the 50s, our coolest spots into the 40s. Tomorrow we rebound into the 50s, and our wind direction will change a bit, not as much out of the south as tomorrow goes on because, well, we have a cold front coming through. This cold front drives through overnight. It will work its way south of us briefly tomorrow during the day, but it stalls out. And what will happen tomorrow night is that a secondary low pressure system rides along that front tomorrow night, giving us a second round of rain as we kick off the early hours of Friday. So our hour-by-hour forecast, rain briefly comes in overnight after midnight through around daybreak tomorrow. This will remain generally on the light side, and it's out of here in a hurry. Most of our Thursday during the daytime hours will be dry. In fact, we'll enjoy some sunshine once again as the day goes on. Here comes the second round of rain. Again, that cold front stalls out, allows low pressure to ride along it, and this will give us a better surge of rain tomorrow night into the early hours of Friday. But this too is out of here in a hurry, and most of our Friday during the daytime hours will be dry, and we'll probably end the day under some sunshine. So this first round of rain giving us about a 1/10 to a 1/4 inch of rain. The second round, a broad brush 1/2 inch of rain. I think all in all, as the week wraps up, we're looking still at about a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. We'll keep a close eye on that just because of the flooding that we have been contending with across much of West Michigan with this recent round of rain the past several weeks. As for temperatures, we climb near 60 on Saturday, 70 Sunday and Monday. Yeah, that's that summer feel that's on the horizon. But as for tonight, temperatures falling into the 40s with rain coming in after midnight. This will last through around daybreak, and then it's out of here in a hurry. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. One more chance of rain, really one more round of rain tomorrow night and early Friday. We have a dry Saturday. And while the warmth does arrive Sunday and early next week, it will come with some periodic storminess.